All right, 6:17 this morning. Now let's get a look at that forecast here. Is the sun starting to come up on your Saturday morning, Matt?
Yeah, feels like a second Saturday, right? With yesterday being a holiday. It's always nice when the holiday falls on Friday. So your extended weekend, well, it rolls on, and we've got heat to talk about as we get into the weekend. Your weather impact. Yeah, it's summertime, and we average 5 90-degree days in the month of July, at least over the last 10 years in that running average. And we've got 2 in store this weekend. Low 90s today. I've got mid 90s for high tomorrow. We haven't changed these numbers since Monday of last week. We'll see what happens in terms of the actual numbers, but it does look hot this weekend, both today and tomorrow. We're already off to a warm start. I mean, you can tell when our sensor in downtown Cleveland is starting today at 78 degrees, it might be a hot day, right? 6 a.m. 78. We've got 60s and 70s elsewhere. Bit of a south wind kicking in this morning. That's going to continue throughout the day. We'll have a bit of a breeze this afternoon, so won't be entirely bad with that stagnant air we had yesterday. Not much movement to it. And you see the dew points. Yeah, this measures how muggy it feels when it gets above 60. It's humid. When it's in the mid 60s, yeah, we're borderline humid and tropical. We're right in between, and you'll feel that this morning. A little bit of haze outside this morning as well. The air doesn't look quite clean. We had a little inversion last night, trapped some of that smoke from the fireworks. We also have some high clouds rolling through, and we've got an air quality alert for a lot of our counties. That includes Akron and Cleveland here. That goes throughout the day all the way through the evening hours. So those that are sensitive to some of the ozone and the pollutants in the air, probably not the best of afternoons to get outside. All right, big picture across the country. We've got this frontal boundary off towards the north. We're going to stay clear of the widespread showers and thunderstorms today and tomorrow. This won't arrive until Monday. There's a high pressure bringing in that south wind, but we do have a little bit of moisture in place, so we can't rule out a pop-up shower or thunderstorm this afternoon in spots. We've seen that last couple days in Michigan and western Ohio. Otherwise, it's the heat for most of us. No excuse not to do yard work other than the heat. If it's too hot, hey, just stay inside. Sip some tea and enjoy the AC, but overall it does look good for yard work. We're starting to dry those lawns out as well. And then the Guards taking on the Tigers. We need a win. 7:15 the first pitch. Looks good. They've got fireworks again tonight at the ballpark. Beach looks good as well. That's probably the place to be, any of our area beaches here. What a luxury to have Lake Erie. I mean, let's not forget how great it is to live next to a lake. You know, inland locations. Where do you go? A pond? There's that. We have a blessing here. National News hour-by-hour forecast. Our model's been consistent with this, with developing a few pop-ups, Cleveland out towards Geauga and Portage counties this afternoon. We'll see if that comes to fruition, but overall we do have a pop-up shower or thunderstorm chance throughout the day. Nothing that would last entirely too long, and most of it should fade tonight. So if you are seeing fireworks, there are some places that have fireworks again tonight. It looks good. After sunset, we'll be just fine. And then overnight tonight, warm night back into the 70s, and then tomorrow hot. Mid 90s expected in the afternoon. Will be near 90 by noon tomorrow. So just a hot, steamy day. I'm not expecting storms to be in the forecast tomorrow. There's a tropical system off the coast of the Carolinas. This will become a tropical storm. It'll be Chantel. This will head into the Carolinas as a tropical storm, likely impacting areas. A lot of folks in Ohio go down to the Outer Banks and Myrtle Beach, those areas for the 4th. So that'll impact those areas with some heavy rain. For us, we get humidity around here, especially tomorrow night into Monday. That's out ahead of a front. That's when it becomes tropical around here. That front will trigger showers and storms on Monday. Should clear the area on the day Tuesday before another front arrives with some more rain. Kind of a stormy week next week in spades. Medina Country Club 10-day forecast shows a lot of 80s in the forecast next week, so we're done with the 90s for now, but we've got a hot weekend to get through first. David?
Yeah, probably could use some of that rain next week as well after some of the heat that we're having for sure. Matt,
Amen.
Thanks.